Nostalgia hoop, nostalgia sports and culture. Man, this game, if you was tuned in yesterday, I got so pissed off because what's the date on there? 20th year. That's what I thought. I was so hot because, of course, we understand how good Ryan is, but Washington just has the better team. And when the team is playing way below their talent level and just making dumb mistakes or just too much hero basketball, I get so aggravated. So that's why I was doing a watch party. So make sure y'all tap in on some big games. I'm just gonna watch it all the way through, give my commentary along with the commentary of the game, and just let it flow. Whatever happen. You want to jump in, you can jump in, all that. But Ryan come out firing, going crazy, doing her thing. I don't think she missed a shot in the first quarter. She was like 4 for 4, 15 points. I want to say Shakira Austin, she came out hot. First 3 minutes and 5 seconds, she was like 4 for 4, 8 points, but hers was all two, just getting off. You was getting to see what the future of the league looked like. Nice matchup. What started making me upset was Hines Allen because Deladon out there just start trying to act like she just big scores. Like you average 8 a game. Like relax. Like stay in your pocket. Keep playing how everybody plays. There's already enough people who gotta eat on the floor. You don't have to shoot every time. I thought you keep going with what's working. They didn't keep going with Austin. She lost her rhythm. It was just a lot of turnovers, and Atlanta just was playing methodical from the bench. Parker, Airy, I want to say Wallace or Coffee hit a few threes. I mean, everything just was clicking for Atlanta, and they were playing like the more poised veteran team, really for most of the game. And second half, I said the big difference was you started to see a little bit more pressure, be like from the beginning. More pressure was getting put on Howard, but I don't think that's what slowed her down because she was missing open shots as well. I think she was like 1 of 7, 1 of 9 in the second half, but it wasn't the pressure was the first play. I just think her legs, like these games back to back, and not saying they didn't have a break, but I'm just saying she's been playing big, and I'm thinking maybe in my mind the team just isn't feeding her in the second half. They letting her get hers early, and then they're getting theirs, but maybe she just hasn't built up. Like when people talk about the motor, maybe she does have to work on her stamina for that second half because to me it just looked like she didn't have any legs left because she was missing open shots and even missed the game winner. And Atkins was the consistency for me on the other end. Cloud was solid with the pressure. Oh no, no, it was who set the tone on that first defensive play. It was Clark. Clark got on Howard and pressed her, and you just kind of felt the momentum start to shift right there. But for the most part, Washington played a horrible game, and they just, if Howard doesn't get tired, I don't know that they win. Let me see. So it was 14 turnovers to. I wish I could break it down by the quarters. It was 14 turnovers to 7, uh, to 17. Washington had 17. Washington had 33 rebounds. The Dream had 26, but they was losing the rebound game and they was still up. Assists 16 for the Dream, 19 for Washington. Steals 9 apiece. Blocks 3 for the Mystics and 1 for the Dream. Let's see who had the highest plus minus. Wheeler had the highest plus minus for the Dream. Howard was a -9. She had 21 points. Ended up 7 of 16, 4 of 8 from 3, 3 of 3 from the free throw line. Shakira Austin finished with 10 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 steals, and 1 block. A +2 plus minus. Hines Allen, this one she was playing horrible. 2 of 7, 0 of 1 from 3, 1 of 4 from the free throw line. A -7. plus minus with 5 points. Um, who had the highest? Alicia Clark. She ended up with a +8, plus minus 4 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal. Atkins had 18 points. Like I said, she was solid, 6 of 10, 1 or 2 from the 3 point line, five or seven from the free throw line. She just was her and Cloud. I love Cloud was 3 of 10, 1 of 6 from three, 9 of 10 from the free throw line. I think Cloud hit like a big three to the go ahead three or something like that. It was in spots, it was a good game. First quarter, it was a good game, and I want to say fourth, it began to get like in those clutch moments. It got a little bit more interesting. In between, it was a lot of sloppy play on the part of Washington. I think I'll end up putting up the full watch party, but let me know what y'all thought in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. The final score: Washington 78, Atlanta 73. If you like to have commentary during the games, or you like to talk, or not too many people watch the WNBA, feel free to definitely tune in. Or if it's a game you think I should be covering that I'm not, sometimes it's just gonna be spontaneous. Eventually it'll be more order to it, but if it's just a good game that I happen to see on the schedule, I'm like, man, I'm feeling good, I'm gonna do a live watch party. But like, share, subscribe. Let me know what you thought about the game. Am I tripping about Washington? Washington does still have championship potential. A lot of stuff just has to mesh, and they have to play more grown, gold, like how the Warriors playing. Like they can hit that switch, and like I say, gold blooded. They gotta get that mentality. Like, just take the ego away and play smart basketball. And with all that talent, it should be, just a pretty easy championship for them. I just think talent wise, they're that much ahead of most teams. They just have to get the execution down pat, and everybody understanding and accepting their role. That was my take from the game. Shout out Austin, shout out Howard, Atkins, Parker stood out to me, and Clark for setting the tone in the second half on defense. I'm off.